This is top 10 Ant-Man movie mistakes that made the final film. Hope you enjoy. Number 1, Baskin Robbins microwave problem. That looks delicious. At the start of the movie, Scott gets out of jail and gets a job at Baskin Robbins. His boss finds out that Scott was in jail and fires him, but look at the shot right before Scott steps into the office. It shows a microwave. When we zoom in on the microwave, it is a wooden walled space and it is not plugged in, rendering it useless. Number 2, the 2 dead lamb problem. Oh, that sounds so cruel. Look at how cute they are. This is what I mean by the lambs dying. The scientists are trying to figure out the formula for the shrinking matter stuff, and they do a test on lambs. The test fails and the creature turns into a blob of jelly. Then the yellow jacket says bring in the next lamb without even modifying anything. An obvious error and a horrible thing, ensuring multiple lamb deaths. Number 3, I'm kicked out, but I still get special director privileges. Awesome. Hank was head of his company, but he got kicked out in a vote. This would mean that he is just a regular tourist to the company now. But as you see here, the security guard just lets him past when he stops all the other cars. A complete error. Hank is just a regular person now to the company and should not get any special privileges. Number 4, you can hold a tank with only one hand? I didn't know that. All through the movie, it shows Hank having a small tank on a keychain, but it also states throughout the movie that when you shrink an item, its weight stays the same, which means that later on when Hank tells his daughter it is not a keychain but a real tank, that means that it was way too heavy for him to easily carry around as he did. It even proves the point that when he smashes through walls, proving its weight. This is probably the biggest movie mistake in Ant-Man. Number 5, the Keychain Incident. A carryover from the tank mistake is when Hank enlarges the tank. The keychain would just break off and not enlarge with the tank. A big and obvious mistake, as you can see in these next pictures. Number 6, disappearing ants? Whoa! When Scott passes out after he escapes jail, he wakes up in Hank's house with Hope watching over him. These horribly painful ants are his guardians when Hope can't watch him. They're covering the floor, or so we thought, because right here there are no ants. Then they are everywhere. Even right where the camera just showed us there are no ants, there's suddenly thousands of them. Huge flaw. What was the next one again? Oh, that's right. Thanks, Hank. Number 7, wrong time. Hank explicitly says that the laser grid that Scott or Ant-Man has to jump through can only be held open for exactly 15 seconds. But I took the time, to my brother's annoyment, to use a stopwatch and count out exactly how long it is actually open for, and they got it wrong. It is actually open for 15.48 seconds. This may be small, but it is still a mistake. Number 8, Yellow Jacket sucks. No, like skill-wise. Yellow Jacket is trying to get his formula correct to shrink humans, right? All through the movie, he is showing off his Yellow Jacket suit, but he can't shrink yet, so he couldn't train. But then later on, he puts on the suit for the first time, shrinks and battles with Ant-Man. But Scott trained for weeks to get as good as he is now, yet somehow Yellow Jacket is just as good as Ant-Man. A big flaw. Yellow Jacket should be weak and horrible. Number 9, a Thomas the Train Incident. Probably one of the funniest scenes in the movie is when Ant-Man and Yellow Jacket are battling on the Thomas the Train set. But remember when Yellow Jacket climbs up on the very top of Thomas to look for Ant-Man? A wall is coming up right to him. Then, in a second shot a little bit later, Yellow Jacket is through it. He couldn't have ducked under it, and I highly doubt he jumped over it either. A pretty big mistake. Thank you so much for watching this. I really appreciate it if you did. This actually took a lot more work than it looked like, I bet. But I worked really hard on this, and it would mean so much to me if you could subscribe. If you liked this idea, then I'll do more like this. And I bet you're wondering one thing right now. That's only 9. Where's the 10th? Well, the 10th is for you. Write down in the comments a mistake that you found, and I want it in there, okay? I'm looking forward to seeing that.